Ladies and gentlemen, the event is starting in a few minutes. Kindly make sure your microphone is turned off to avoid interruption during the sharing session. Thank you for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. It is my pleasure to be the MC of this sharing session with the topic Influencer Marketing. Need ma ha wo kian me? I'm Marcus, on behalf of this sharing sessions committee and Tunku Abdul Rahman University College TAR-UC. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you. We appreciate you taking time off your busy schedule to join us today. We hope you'll gain insights today. We have lined up for you to be fruitful and engaging. Before we begin this sharing session, we are honored to have the program leader and event advisor, Ms. Lim Cici, for guiding us throughout the preparation of this event. We are also pleased to have Danny Choo and Wan Li from MySense to be our speakers for today's sharing session. Danny Choo is the Digital Marketing Director of MySense with 5 years of experience in the digital marketing field. While Wan Li is MySense Influencer Director, she is also an influencer who has over 170,000 followers on Instagram. Without further ado, let's begin our topic of the day, influencer marketing. Need ma how wo can me? I'll pass the time to our speakers, Danny Choo and Wan Li now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Marcus. And also thank you, the program leader, Miss Cici. Thank you so much. It's been our honor to represent from my sense to join in for today's sharing section. And then it's also thank you so much to have us to having to this today meeting lah. And then yeah, just a little bit of engagement. So if let's say you guys ready, please type +1 in the chat box if they are ready. +1, +1. Yep. All right, so thank you so much. All right, thank you for the responses. Okay, so I will be on behalf and also represent from my tent. So my name is Danny. Okay, so let's begin for the sharing. So I will share my screen here, right? Susane, I share my screen now. Okay, can. All right, just give me a moment. Okay, you guys can see from my screen. Okay, you can just type +1. Just do a little bit engagement and cross-check. Okay, thank you. Thank you everyone for the wonderful responses. Okay, thank you so much. So for today, our topic will be talking about influencer marketing, need ma, can ma, and how. All right, so for that part, we will have a further discussion on that. But before that, allow me to introduce my company first, MySense, to the fellow students. So who we are basically. All right, so let me introduce. So first, I want to introduce MySense. So with our tagline, with us, everything makes sense. Okay, so our company, MySense, actually, we think that from the marketing perspective, we need to hit multiple senses. Okay, we have a listening, and then we have touch, we have senses like smell and taste. So if let's say a very good marketing, actually, we need to tackle for multiple senses for the audience. That's why with us, everything makes sense. Okay, let's move you forwards. So basically for our team, we comprise of two main elements in our services, which is the digital marketing and also influencer marketing. All right, for influencer marketing later part, I will be pass the floor to my wonderful lady, Wan Li. She will be having further discussion with you guys later on. Okay, so from our team here, we comprise of the expertise as well. It's also young talent, the brand manager, multimedia designer, content creator, web developer. So in our team, we have our full functionals expertise in our team organization as well. Okay, so let me move you forward. So this is our company philosophy. We focus on the relatability, all right, and then also simplicity of the story, and then also the last but not least, we will use our creativeness to raise up our client brand story as well. Okay, so this is our philosophy lah. All right, so yeah, next I will bring you forward will be everyone is our customer nowadays. So I'm sure that everyone also face the pandemic issue as well as our clients. So for the student wise, maybe you couldn't physically attend to your faculty, or maybe you couldn't physically attend to your campus. So to the happen to the client as well. So they couldn't engage to their customer already through the offline or maybe physical merchant. So this is the opportunity that we found through the pandemic. All right. So yeah, most of the time what we do the best is we help our clients to unlock their extra revenue, okay, through the new media, which is the topic for today. So one of the strategy later on will be shared by my colleague as well, Wan Li. So stay tuned for more. Right, let me move you forwards. So a good marketing makes the company look smart. Great marketing makes the customer feel smart. So this quote is always used by my wonderful ladies, Wan Li lah. So this is a quote. Right, let me bring you forwards. So usually how we work with our clients in the new media series. So first thing, in order to conduct a marketing effort for our client first thing we will have a digital analysis first for our client in order for their digital presence, their website analysis, or their performance analysis. So this is just to give our clients an overview, what is their current stages. Okay, just for your guys information, most of the time when you have your friend from a design, I mean the designer or graphic designer, so most of the time they claim themselves as a marketing team. All right, and then a lot of my clients they, even though they do digital marketing, it doesn't know what is the effort they're being done. Yeah, so this is the objective why we want to have the digital analysis for our client first. Okay, like showing them what is the step they are invest, and then also what is the thing they need to enhance before they kickstart the future marketing effort for them. All right, let's move it forward. Social media and content. Yep. So this is a part that whenever you see we do digital marketing, we need to create a lot of content. It's regardless from the video, static posting, Insta story, Insta feed post. All of this is under social media and content actually. All right. So in social media and content, what we do is we will help our client to identify how is their engagement rate, which refer to my first item here, social media engagement. Okay, and then branding, creative, and content marketing. So a lot of my clients, they say they will know how to do the posting, just like you guys also. You did well onto your posting. Okay, give yourself a clap lah. Yeah, for the wonderful team by Marcus, Susane, and the fellow colleagues. So doing a posting for 1 month, 2 months is you're having no issue. But if imagine you want to do for 1 year, you will have a tough time. Whenever come to the brand juice, creativeness, brainstorming. So this is where we come in also. Help our client to do for the content for one whole year, entire 12 months. Okay, so let's move it forward. Okay, so here come to the digital strategy. So whenever we do digital marketing, we need strategy. Okay, so this will be just the top 5 strategy that we use recently. So as you can see, one of it will be influencer marketing, which later on we will further sharing to you as a new media strategies. All right, and then beside that, we also have a digital sales funneling, email marketing, e-commerce marketing, and also the website development. So all this is also the digital strategy we being executed for our clients, okay, for all this while. So yeah, actually, if you ask me which one will be the most effective, I would say they are all very essential. Just like when you're driving a car, okay, takkan you say I don't want my side mirror. Impossible. Side mirror, although it's a small element, it could so sustain a huge impact to the entire project actually. So each of the strategy they play different role in the marketing effort, which later on we will talk more about influencer marketing by my wonderful lady, Miss Wan Li. Okay, let me move forward. So online advertisement. So nowadays we have so many online advertisement platforms. We have Facebook, Google, Insta, and some more we have LinkedIn, YouTube, and some more the arising one. I think fellow colleagues and also fellow students, you're also using one, which is TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is also another arising advertisement platform in Malaysia because I'm sure that majority of you guys already started active. So do I. I also active in TikTok already. Okay. So TikTok, if let's say you agree with me and you are playing TikTok, please type +1 in the group chat for me to just have a better understanding. Are we in the same picture? I'm sure that everyone now start to use TikTok already. Yeah, thank you, thank you. All right, so come back to here. So next, I want to introduce to you usually how we work with the client or the agency. So as you can see, this is an organization chart from the clients. So what we do is we can become an agency consultation, all right, to advise them or maybe to become a consultant to guide them on how we can direct or the marketing efforts or the direction for our clients. Or another working relationship with our client is we can always become their digital consultancy, meaning to say not just giving consultation, we also execute for our client as well. All right. And then, yep. And then on to taking part on onto the content creation part, we also can take charge for our clients. Okay, so all right. So next, I want to bring out my wonderful and influencer talent. Okay, that you guys have been waiting for. So I want to bring out my this partner of mine, influencer directors of my sense, Wan Li. So I will pass the floor to her to explain to you guys furthermore, because I was thinking if talking about influencer marketing part, we should listen from an influencer herself. So she will share with you how she did it, and also she will share with you why the need ma, how and can me on the influencer marketing to the fellow students. Okay, so I pass the floor to Wan Li. You can take over the floor. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much, Danny, for the wonderful, introduction. Hello, everyone. My name is Wan Li. I'm the influencer director for my company, My Sense. So right now, I'm going to share my screen. Just give me a moment. Yep. Can you guys see my screen now? If you're able to see, please type top +1 on the comment box so that I know that we are aligned. All right. Thank you so much for your wonderful response. All right. I appreciate your time so much, and I really, value this opportunity to share my point of view as an influencer, as well as how do we actually, make use of influencer marketing in our current situation right now. Okay, but before I begin, right, I'd like to check with you guys, is my volume and also the speed all good? If it's good, can you please type +1 so that I know that we are actually in the same features and my volume and the speed are good. Okay, thank you so much, for the wonderful response. So shall we begin? Are you guys ready? All right. So basically, right, talk about influencer marketing. All right. So later I might ask some questions. Please be prepared. So I will still stick back, to our agenda and also stick back to our topic today, which is need ma. Okay. Do we need influencer marketing? Okay. Because when coming to the real working environment, right, it's all about supply and demand. Okay, of course, what we learn in the school is very essential and very useful. That is for you to pump in your fundamental and be prepared for the real working environment. Okay, but coming to influencer marketing, we have to be very, careful and also be very objective driven. Do we need this? Okay, are you guys ready to explore the need? All right, thank you so much for the feedback and also the comment. I am actually keeping an eye on that. So do let me know if you have any, things come on your mind. Okay, so basically, right, when we talk about do we need influencer marketing? Okay, we all know that this COVID pandemic is not a 1 month story. We've been, dealing with this for almost a year. Okay, and then right now you guys are doing the online meeting and also online study because of the pandemic. Okay, so everyone are affected, especially most of the business as well. Okay, so in a business perspective, right, we always, aim for solution and how can we break through the current circumstances and how can we actually bring more audience or target customer for our client. Okay, so at My Sense and also influencer marketer, I always aiming how can we save the cost for our client. So this is one of the answer for the need. When we know where can we spend it and how to save the cost, definitely we will create the needs of the influencer marketing. Okay, so I myself as an influencer for quite some time, for a few years already, and also most of my friends are influencer. Therefore, I have been into this industry for quite long. Okay, so I would like to also share with you, the secrets and also how influencer marketing works. All right. Secondly is, okay, case study also study that, most people use the influencer to increase their brand awareness, not just by 1 time, but 10 times. Okay, allow me to also share with you one of the case study. Okay, can you guys see this brand, DW? Okay, any one of you, heard of this brand or having this watch? Can I please have a raise of, maybe a +1 on the comment box? Have you guys owned it before or, buy it for your friend? Okay, thank you so much, Rinka. Thank you so much, Marcus, and also Wenzen. Okay, thank you so much for your feedback to me. This will be very useful. So why do I actually, showcase this success story of Daniel Wellington? Okay, maybe I can put it this way, right? Actually, DW is one of the, I can say, very successful brand in using Instagram marketing as well as influencer marketing. Okay, if you notice, right, I believe that you guys are on Instagram. Okay, just the matter of whether your account is private or public, or who are you are following. All right, so basically, right, if you have know about this brand, I'm sure you have seen their advertisement and their brand exposure to Instagram. Okay, and then why are this brand, continuously engaging influencer? I believe some of you might follow some of the public figure, athlete, even influencer. No matter what kind of profiling, there are people promoting about this DW. The reason in being is DW actually, since the first day they started to market their product, they've been using influencer marketing as well as Instagram marketing, and to achieve who they are today. Actually, what can I say is 2 points, which is consistency and persistency in posting. Okay, in engaging the consumer. Okay, maybe I can also put example. So imagine, right, if we are the DW, if we use the old media or the traditional alternative media, the traditional way, so we just publish on the newspaper or just publish on the TV, local TV, maybe what they are today only limited to their country. Okay, but look at DW today, it's been a worldwide brand. At the same time, I believe every one of us either own it before or we have purchased it and as a birthday gift for our friend. Okay, so they are very, I can say, the pioneer of using the influencer marketing. However, when coming to the business perspective, right, influencer marketing can be very crucial when coming to the cost. So imagine, right now, if we are about to shout out a brand, a new product for a brand, or even let's say our company would like to launch a new service. Okay, usually during the first month, the opening month, we are even having the budget, for the opening budget, or how can we promote using the, to advertise, because it's the first month. We always have the budget for that. Okay, this is what happened especially in Malaysia. You can see that most of the brand, when they are new, during the first month or the opening month or the launching month, pop, a lot of advertisement, a lot of exposure. But try to observe, what about second month, third month, fourth month, or after half year? Okay, you will notice that like not so many voice compared to the first month. This is because the budgeting. Okay, so my answer is definitely we need influencer marketing, because influencer marketing is one of the way for you to do the advertisement and also the brand engagement. There are so many things that we can do with influencer marketing. Okay, allow me to share with you, where do we use influencer? Okay, all right. First is, I believe that especially since the pandemic started last year, a lot of brand, even like what are we doing now is the live marketing. Okay, we are actually promoting, let's say, our course, and also to let people know our progress. Same goes to the brand. They've been continuously doing some marketing to reach to the consumer. Remember, during the last year, March, we are actually very strict and not allowed to go out as well. So how do the brand reaching the consumer and also make sure that the business ongoing? Definitely everything will put into online. Okay, there are many things that we can use using the influencer. Okay, first is live marketing. Secondly is brand page posting, and then social media posting, as well as video production and animation. Okay, so later on, I will show you a case study regarding a video production and a video marketing, so that it will be very beneficial to you when coming to, in the future, you might want to brainstorm anything. You can also take my case study as a reference. Okay, so imagine, right, maybe I can ask one question. Okay, let's do this way. So imagine if we are running a business. Okay, no matter what business you are running, will you agree with me that, do you believe that customer testimonial and word of mouth are important? If yes, can I please +1? If no, can you please +2? Okay, thank you so much. So basically, I didn't see any +2 at the moment. So I see that everyone also agree with me that, customer testimonial and word of mouth are important for most business. Definitely, this is a yes. Okay, but if you put it this way, right, the real customer, right, usually they will not do free advertisement for you, especially healthcare industry. Imagine I would like to do, aesthetic, okay, for my face. If I'm the actual customer, right, I don't think so. I will post about, I just did something on my face. Privacy first. Okay, right now people are very concerned on the privacy. Secondly is, I've already paid for my service. Why I have to do free advertisement for you? This might come across their mind. Have you ever thought that? Okay. Thirdly is, even they think you are so good, they would like to, share it to their friend, but they might not even know how to take photo or what to start with the copywriting. Okay. So with this, challenges, this, make the business client, the business owner actually a lack of customer testimonial and word of mouth, which is the most important essential when doing a business. Therefore, influencer marketing comes in. Okay, influencer marketing can be a user experience. So therefore, definitely there is a need for the influencer marketing. Okay, up to this moment, right, is the volume and the speed still good? Okay, cool. So we just continue. Allow me to also share you one of the animation. This is also what we did for our client. So imagine, right, normally if I just get the influencer to do the posting, then usually they call phase one of the influencer marketing. Okay, however, right, in the business perspective, it's very crucial. Okay, our client, the business owner, they always aim for more things. Okay, they always aim for what can I get, the biggest value from it. How to minimize the cost and maximize the volume. So this is, the real working environment. So usually what we do is, imagine we are actually transforming the material from the influencer and make into the animation. So let's have a look on the animation. So imagine, right, if we know how to make use of the material, definitely we can create another content like this. Therefore, we are actually leveraging from the influencer. So you may answer me now, do you think there is a need for influencer marketing? Yep, anyone would like to say a yes? Maybe at the comment box? Okay, thank you so much for, because the reason why I asked a lot of questions, right, is to make sure we are in the same picture. And also I hope to bring you a more engagement kind of, a life. And I hope this will be fun for you. Okay, so there's what I have already answered the first, which is a yes. And also allow me to also showcase to you about our My Sense video.
你是不是也想让你的品牌广告植入灵魂？
我们所为你拍摄的广告，保证能让你的客户印象深刻。想要广告拍摄，找我们，找 MySense， 你还在等什么呢？Okay, so basically that one is one of our promote video and also some of our quality of work. So I hope, I think, with my presentation today, it's going to also give you some insight. So, and also I'd like to also share with you one of the case study, which is the Hunter Watch on how we can leverage on the influencer marketing and also video marketing. Okay, so maybe I can also put it this way. So have you guys noticed that, why are we so addicted to TikTok or even the Douyin or even the Instagram now have the Reel? Okay, have you noticed the changes of the consumer behavior? The reason being is a photo itself, right, already cannot fulfill the advertise. Okay, imagine if I'm selling something, every time I just post a photo of my product, people might not get engaged to it. Okay, same goes to when you want to run this, our PR and new media course to, let's say, a certain extent or to bring up to another level. We have to do something different, maybe every quarter, so that you can attract more audience. All right. So this is one of the way on how we can leverage from the influencer marketing and also video marketing. Okay. If we already know that the current consumer advertise is about video, then how can we actually enhance it with touch of the influencer? Okay. Before I go in depth, allow me to also show you this video. Okay, just a quick one, looking at the time. Okay, just to share with you, right? Okay, allow me to put this, break it down. So Hunter Watch, right? Actually, they are watch manufacturer. Okay, so actually they engage to my sense, and then we actually encourage them to use our way, which is combination of the influencer marketing as well as the video marketing, which is both of these two are the most up to trend. Okay, so what we do for him is we created this video, okay, for the customer to do advertisement. Okay, so imagine, right, if all of us today are the Hunter Watch, which is a watch manufacturer, we put ourselves as a principal. So your direct customer will be the person who takes stock from you, like the bicycle shop, motorcycle shop. So far up to this moment, are we in the same picture? Okay, right? My expectation at this moment. Okay, cool. So imagine, right, if he would like to help his direct customer, which is those consignment partner, to sell the watch. Actually, what he have to do to the video marketing, in the marketing should be reaching the end consumer, which is like you guys who will be keen to purchase the watch. So imagine, right, with the same video, we put it online, we target the end consumer, whereby the end consumer get triggered, I want to buy this watch, where can I find? Then initially they look for their consignment partner. So there he goes. He's actually hitting one stone, two birds, meaning to say that he's using the video marketing to market his product, at the same time providing material to his consignment partner, and also reaching the end consumer, which is creating the urge to look for the watch. Okay, so this is the magic of, when we do all the combination of the two. So I can tell you influencer marketing is actually very fun. And also I would like to also share with you, this Hunter Watch, right, their main target audience are Malay. Okay, therefore you can see the style are more into this kind of race, and also more into more Malay friendly kind of color code, and also the talent we are using our Malay partners as well. Okay, so to make sure the whole thing is working, and just to share with you, all the talent that you have seen inside are all influencer. Okay, so imagine, right, this client Hunter Watch, they are very satisfied with our service, because we're not only helping them to solve the material, at the same time leverage on the influencer and also reaching the target audience. All right, imagine, right, when the video is done, the client itself, they can put to advertisement, share to their consignment partner, as well on the Facebook, social media, website. At the same time, influencer will be sharing on the social media content. So this is what I say, combination of all the aspects to reach our goal. Okay, so I hope this case study will give you a new insight when you come into crafting any campaign. Okay, that is about the case study. And then also we can even use the influencer to invite them in the event appearance, launching, store visit. This is mostly for service industry, like our client, let's say hospital, chiropractors, aesthetic clinic. All this, they will need a physical appearance, even F&B. Okay, this is the one we did last year for Ole Ole Bali. They have a new outlet opening in the Kota Kemuning there. Okay, all right. Okay, and then the second part, which is how all, okay, how all, this is also very important. So we already solved the question of do we need it? Now it's a question of how to do it. Okay, so please pay attention to this graphic. Basically, today we are going to review how do we categorize the influencer. Okay, so this graphic is not by me, but it's by the research team worldwide to justify and also how do we categorize the influencer. So you can see here we have from nano to mega, and also they are actually, the difference is based on the number of the follower. Okay, however, it still depends on what kind of product or service the particular client are from. So imagine if, let's say we are selling something for, Malay market, then definitely we will need to use Malay influencer. Okay, example. So it will be more specifically. All right. And imagine, right, even to reach the Malay influencer, right, there are many type of Malay influencer. Same go to the Chinese influencer. Like you and me today, I am a Chinese speaking Chinese. Okay, I'm sure some of your colleague, or I mean someone from the floor, could be English speaking kind of Chinese. Okay, I can be very honest to you, right? To trigger this kind of kind of Chinese content, we will need different kind of trigger point to hit to the right consumer. Okay, so basically, and also would like to share with you the most frequent used influencer, which is we call it macro influencer, which is this variance, right? It because of few points. First, it's because of they are more down to earth. Okay, because if we get someone who are very, very far from our range, right, then you don't feel so connected. Just like what Andy Lau is doing, you might don't feel the sensation of, I feel so near to him. Okay, but the influencer are different. We can actually break through and also make it more familiar with using the right influencer. Okay, if we talk about Malaysia market, right, mega influencer are usually artists. Okay, and most of them are local artists, local singer, or even YouTuber. Okay, all right. And then also on the profiling and selection, right, actually we can break it down into few profiling from general lifestyle, Pacific, passion specific, generation, and also niche. Okay, so this is also to also showcase to you, who they are and how do we categorize them. And if we break down into the number, right, okay, which is this 50, 20, 20, 10. I just want to share with you how many percentage of the generalized staff influencer. Okay, allow me to also show you one of the sample. Imagine, right, all of us today, we are selling badminton racket. Okay, let's imagine together. Okay, so let's say if you want to sell badminton racket, who actually come into your mind when you want to get him to actually promote our badminton racket? Okay, to me, I might want to get the best, which is, let's say, Dato' Lee Joan. Okay, I would like to, engage Dato' Lee Joan to talk about how good is my badminton racket. Okay, so definitely, right, he's in the niche, which is KOL. Oh, yeah, I know, the BB, right? Okay, Lee Zijia. Okay, yeah, definitely, I think I also have the same interest. Okay, basically the niche and also the key opinion leader. So definitely they are the pioneer of the badminton industry, and people who follow him or them are the person who into this sport or would like to be like them. So definitely by using the right influencer, we are hitting the right target audience. Okay, that is, our initial plan. However, when looking to the planning, we want to input the costing, right? So imagine, right, it will be very high cost to get this kind of KOL, this kind of high level kind of influencer. Therefore, people be switching their focus using the same amount of the effort and also the investment put into this generalized stuff, which is 50%. There we call them influencer, the Insta famous. So now you can get the picture of why there's a need and how do we do it, coming to the costing perspective and everything. Okay, so if we put this mindset in the business perspective, definitely the client, the investor, or the superior, they are more open to accept this idea and they will more into using this influencer marketing. Okay, so I can also share with you something which is, you and me also, we are all in the industry, and also you have noticed that actually more and more brands that have been using influencer. Sorry, is anyone speaking? Okay, all good. It's a sound effect specifically for me, is it? All right, thank you so much. Okay, so basically, right, let me recap back. Basically, what I want to share with you, the key point is influencer marketing is just one of the tools. It just depends on the method of how we can make it to maximize the value. All right, so this is about to help you how can we categorize and using the right profile influencer definitely is hitting the right consumer. At the same time, you will see all the things that we plan is all linked with the same objective. Okay, and then right now coming to the last part, which is can meh? Okay, can meh? Okay, so actually when you come to the question of can or not of using influencer, right, I'd like to share with you, it depends on how do you actually use influencer. Okay, if you didn't well plan it, definitely maybe you guys might think that, okay, Insta famous, it could be very costly and it might not suitable for my brand. However, if you look back to my presentation earlier, it fall back to how well you plan based on, do you know your brand positioning? Do you know who are the real customer that might get attached or attracted to your brand? And also, who are the influencer that you are using? Remember the profiling just now? So if let's say I'm from Yurensen, I want to target mother influencer. I want to target parents, right, for the confinement set example. Then definitely I will look to engage, mother influencer or even father influencer or married couple who are about to have kids or about to give birth. Okay, so everything is actually makes sense if you put in the right dots. Okay, and also secondly is coming to this, how do we leverage from the influencer? Definitely, right, to leverage on the influencer, we have many things. First is, influencer is actually using as a content generation. Okay, meaning to say that we get the influencer, it could be talking about the benefit of our product. Point one, it's one way of leverage. Secondly is we use influencer as a brand review or a user experience. So let's say I've been consuming this tea line, the new flavor. I think that this flavor, right, is just nice and it's not too sweet, example. So it could be also one of the way to talk about, a review from the user experience perspective. Okay, and then third part, which is a video production and also the video marketing, which I had showed you earlier. So we can even invite the influencer to be in the video as a talent. And then when the video is done, client side, they can put the video to advertise. And then influencer side, they can also promote on their social media. Okay, so this is on how I can categorize, is it doable? And also how can we actually put influencer marketing at the right place? Okay, because we usually leverage the influencer into our project using different platform and organization. Okay, and I have another case study to showcase to you, which is this. Okay, so next trend, right, is one of our clients. They've been selling bird nests. Okay, those are, fresh boy bird nests. Okay, so imagine, right, if I would like to do influencer marketing at the traditional way, I can just get the influencer, take photo with the bird nest. All right, that's usually how people do it. So at my sense, and also usually I would like to always go for extra mile, how we can plan something which is, more engaging. I actually invite all the influencers, went to the factory and make their own DIY bird nest. Okay, and allow me to also maybe ask a question, since I've been talking for quite some time. I'm afraid some of you, didn't get to visualize it. Maybe later you also can answer it on the comment box. Okay, way one is I get the influencer, take photo with the bird nest. Okay, if you go for way one, you can type one later. Way two is I invite the influencer, went to the factory, and then the story, it could be, hey, today I'm at this, bird nest factory, and guess what? I'm going to do my DIY bird nest, and let me share with you how it's going to be transformed, and what are the procedure, and it is safe to consume, example. So this is way two. May I ask, from the floor, which way do you guys prefer to, if you are an audience? Yeah, please feel free to answer, take your time. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, definitely way two are more engaging. So, now you can visualize more on how we can make use of the influencer. If we put them in the right dot, then definitely we are about to creating more engaging content. Imagine, right, even today I get you the most famous influencer or YouTuber. If we didn't put them at the right place, right, initially we are not hitting our target. We are not going to achieve our goal. In the end, it's fall back to, is this content engaging enough? Is this content helping our client to get new customer? Or is this content helpful for us to do the review or even do Facebook ad? All right. Okay. And then we end with an influencer video.
My sense. With us, everything makes sense.
Okay, so basically, right, this is also one of our sample video on how we actually leverage from the influencer content, how we can make what are the available content into something else. Okay, so it's actually, in short, right, to me, influencer marketing is very fun, very flexible, and we can pair with many ideation, and also it can be, it depends on how you want to, put that in the social media. Okay. Okay, and also in short, right, I would like to also share with you some of the unique selling point in between my sense and other influencer agency, because I think this information is going to be useful for you as well when you are going to do, research on the influencer marketing. So usually, right, out there, the influencer marketing agency, usually they will actually charge the cost using a markup type. Okay, imagine usually, just a rough figure estimation, okay? If I'm getting 1,000 from you, let's say I get 1,000 from Marcus. Okay, Marcus pay me 1,000 ringgit to ask me to promote something. Okay, maybe his latest design of the t-shirt. He's a designer. Okay, so usually the influencer marketing agency, maybe they will take half of the cost, easily 50 to 60%, meaning to say that easily 500 to 600 goes to the company as a company running cost. Then in the end, the influencer, what we can pay them is only 400 ringgit, which is the remaining fees. Okay, then come back to this. If I'm paying you 5 ringgit, you will give me 5 ringgit kind of quality. Can I say that? Okay, if I'm paying you 400 ringgit, 1,000 ringgit, definitely I'm expecting, a more quality content. Right? Okay, so therefore, we're always aiming how we can put ourselves in the consumer shoe. Therefore, at my sense, right, I can also share with you. I will be more than happy to share. Actually, our agency is considered, I think, the first one, or to do this, which is we don't take any markup cost. In fact, we're only taking a management fees, which is minimum management fees to help the client from sourcing the influencer, filtration to the analysis, and also creating the marketing content, even the copywriting. Make sure they do the on-time posting at the same time cost saving. Okay, this is very important, and I can say it's quite eye-opener because, right, imagine, right, if I would like to save cost for my client, then I will have to put myself into their shoe. So imagine if I already get the influencer management fees as my company running cost. Therefore, I will always, helping the client to get the best deal from the influencer. What are the best package we can get from the influencer? Then we directly provide, let's say, the price or the rate card to the client. So there is no middle person as a markup. So this will also break through the secret, and also how we can actually, getting all of our client, and how all our clients are so happily with us. Okay, and then right now, I think I will pass the floor to Danny to talk about our client. Is that okay? Yep, because I think I should change some of the speaker to the other person to gain your attention back. Okay, all right.
Okay, give me a moment. I share back my screen. Thank you so much, Wan Li. Okay, so where do we start? Okay, we still have one. Okay, everyone can see my screen? And then if let's say all good, the voice, please type +1 into the group. Thank you. Let me check. Okay, +1. Okay, all good. Right, so I will be taking over. Thank you for Wan Li for the wonderful sharing onto the Nidma, how can they onto the influencer marketing. So let me share with you just a few more slides to go onto our clients. So actually those clients, you can check it out into our Google review as well. So there's some of our Google's, our clients say good about our services. So yeah, good content from the team is very efficiency after the project confirmation, great ones. And then also, yep, this is a C car, and then this wonderful lady over here is Wan Li. So, yep, very professional. Their service will save your time and money. So most of the time, the client, why they choose our influencer marketing is because we are very professional in handling their projects, and then also in terms of their sourcings, and then also recommend and propose to them the suitable influencer to shout out their branding awareness or maybe their campaign. Yeah, so this is our strength lah. Right, and then move you forwards. Okay, so this is So this is our client that we served before, as mentioned earlier by Wan Li. So we are focusing ourselves in the healthcare industry. Okay, the healthcare industry is something like the aesthetic line, and then also the dentistry, chiro, and then also some medical center, hospitalization, like the hospital setup. Yeah, those is our clients. So doing a marketing for healthcare industry is not easy because there's many restrictions need to follow. Yeah, you'll be surprised when you want to do posting for advertisement in maybe your daily routine life now is free and easy. But when you want to do advertisement for healthcare industry, there's actually many restrictions need to follow. Whenever come to health claiming, okay, because takkan you say you create a post saying that after consume this brand X of medicine, straight away next day you can recover. So you couldn't do the advertisement in that way. So actually there's a government or the authorities unit from government, especially from the KKM, Kementerian Kesehatan Malaysia. All right, the Ministry of Health in Malaysia. They have all these rules and regulations for us to follow actually. So those is our strength as well. All right, so okay, I think next I should bring down our time to the Q&A section. So I will be hosting for this Q&A section as well. So yeah, any question from the floor?
Yep, I'm ready to answer. Don't be shy to ask. We don't bite.
We don't bite.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, feel free to turn on your microphone or use the raise hand feature on Google Meet. If you have any questions, you may also type out the questions in the chat box. Our Q&A session will end at 1:55 p.m. So act fast and grab your opportunity to ask.
I'm not sure, is there any question from the floor saying that they want to become influencer? If they want, actually, we have that actually. I see someone raise their hand. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
I'm Chin. Yeah, I would like to ask, what is the criteria or requirements to become an influencer and being spotted by the company, like except from the follower?
Very good question, Chin. Yeah, maybe later on you can also share to the committee member regarding your Instagram so that I can also share with you if let's say you yourself want to be the influencer, what are the tips that I can give you personally. Okay, and secondly, come back to your question regarding the criteria, right? Okay, allow me to also share this information with you guys. Actually, influencer marketing in Malaysia is still considered quite new. Okay, it takes time for the people to accept this service and also marketing. But actually in the other country, right, people are more focusing on the engagement rate, which is in between your follower number and the like, or let's say the comment. That is what the more advanced kind of influencer marketing. Okay, so that is point one. Secondly is come back to the Malaysian market, right? I can tell you that actually Malaysian market is still considered quite naive in terms of we are still like a baby in using influencer marketing. There are many more things to do. I think influencer marketing is just about to kickstart the engine. So you guys are definitely at the right time to have this section because it's just the beginning. Definitely, if today, right, if you like to engage the brand, first they will surely look at the follower number because that you see the follower number to justify on your power to influence. However, if you are very specifically, let's say if today I always like to share about Maggi Mees, instant noodle. Example, all of your content are very niche in terms of talking about noodles. Then initially, recently one of our client, I'm not sure if you heard of this brand, Debak God's Paper, the very spicy one, that is also our client. So if your content is very niche and matching their target audience, then definitely I don't think there's any obstacle for the client to engage you. Okay, so you have to know your strength very well. Okay, either you are actually winning by the follower number first, or you are winning by how niche is your content. Okay, if you ask me, right, if any one of you would like to be influencer, feel free to reach to the community member, and then maybe they can compile a list, and then I can have a personal section with you guys, maybe together with CZ. Yeah, we can have extra section. Okay, don't worry, it's just a very casual section because I'm more than happy to help. She talked about how you should manage your social media. Okay, to me, right, if you want to be influencer, you have to know your brand positioning. I think for your content, you have to do only one thing, which is categorize your content. My formula is 2-1. 2-1 as in two main industry or main content. One could be something very lifestyle. Example, how do I gain my follower? Because last time I travel a lot and I get a lot of overseas project. So my main content is traveling and also overseas scenery and also fun trip. Okay. Secondly is I like to do a lot of outdoor sport. So these two are my main content. Okay. And then the 2+1, another one which is a sub, I talk about food. So the client who engage me usually are about lifestyle, health related, like let's say sunscreen, or let's say like omega oil, because I'm the person who needs strong immune system to travel around and also do a lot of outdoor sport. So I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, you answered my question.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
For your sharing.
I think we have a questions from the Facebook Live. Yeah, by Rodney Lim. He asked about what is the budget around to use influencer marketing?
Okay, the budget can be very varied. Okay, come back to our, remember just now I talked about the categories of the influencer from nano to mega. All right, do you guys remember the chart? Okay, so basically, right, the influencer, it depends on what kind of influencer you're engaging them and also what are the service you want them to do. Okay, imagine, right, if I'm creating a video, definitely more effort are needed compared to I just take a photo. Therefore, the costs are different. So my question is, what do he want? Okay, usually for my sense, right, we are actually very, how can I say, focus on the problem solving and result driven. I will usually check with the client on the target audience they would like to achieve, and also what are the product or service he would like to promote. Then only I will come into the budgeting. So imagine, right, if I just tell you, engage the influencer around this price, it will not be fair for the influencer or even the fair and even for the brand, because in the end we didn't even well plan the ideation. Okay, my question is, it depends what they want and also the budgeting. And then if you get any quotation for the others influencer agency, usually you go back to the, remember the markup. Okay, then if for us, then the costing are transparent because we only take management fees. Yep. I think Rodney, if you are keen, maybe you can also share us, the product or service that you are about to, promote. Then maybe after this, the committee member can also answer it later after the live.
Okay, thanks, Wan Li. I think if you guys have any questions, feel free to continue. You can ask in the section chat box or also raise your hand.
Yep. Yeah, maybe they are too shy to ask. Anyone?
Or maybe would you mind, I can chat with you guys that have you guys started your internship already? Okay. Yep. If you want to have an influencer internship, feel free to, you can join us. Yeah.
Yep. Or anyone would like to ask me anything about the influencer, how to be the influencer, how to be YouTuber, you can also ask me.
Yep.
Yeah, another question.
Okay, sure.
As an influencer, should we manage our account under agency or by ourselves?
Pardon?
As an influencer, should the influencer manage their account under agency or by themselves?
Okay. Usually at Malaysia, except we are those blue tick. Do you guys notice some of the influencer account, they have the blue tick, which is a verified account? Usually that one is managed by the agency, because how do they get the blue tick? Because their name is being appear in the press. Okay. So based on the rules in the Instagram, right? If any one of us, right, we can also apply for the blue tick. It's just a matter of whether they want to approve it for you or not. Okay. And therefore, if you get a blue tick, normally how do you get it is through the agency who help you apply through the press. Okay. If I think for you guys right now, maybe I think over from the 60 member over here, maybe you guys are have a hidden talent. I think what you can do now is focus more on your content. If you are good enough, definitely I believe someone will spot you out, even get you job or offer you an agreement. Okay, at Malaysia, right? Because we are multiracial. Okay, therefore, to get the management right, I will still suggest that you handle it by yourself first, until you cannot actually, fulfill and also reply the DM on time. Then only you pass it on to the agency. Because when you go to the agency, there are many things you cannot do, not as many freedom as like this. Yeah, if you look back on those, let's say YouTuber before they go viral, you might find out that their content are very fun. And then when they already reach certain level, they might feel lost because they already didn't know, how to get back that kind of passion, because it's already a career. So the question is, fall back to yourself. What do you want to achieve? So my tips is, anyone can be influencer, but you have to be very true to yourself. Let's say I really enjoy eating, then I would love to share a lot about food. Then yes, I can continue with this passion, whether I like it or not. Okay, imagine if I actually, let's say my Instagram is all about outdoor activity, I went to camping, but in fact, I'm very afraid of mosquito. Then I will be very suffering each time I create the content. It's like I actually fake identity like that, which is what people mostly are doing right now. Okay, there are many people are like that because it's a career and they want a job and also to sustain their commitment. I think the question is, know about yourself. I think what you can do now, maybe I give you a small homework, which is find your 2+1. Okay, and then categorize your content first. Then only we come to the next. Shall we engage agency or shall we do it ourselves? Yeah, hope I answered your question.
Yeah, thanks, Wan Li. With that, I think we thank all of you for your participation. And it's near to the end time already. So if you guys can, let us all on the camera and take a group photo together. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, thank you for everyone's cooperation. You can now close your camera.
All right, thank you everyone, and especially thank you CC for these wonderful, sections.
Yeah, you all receive a link for an evaluation form in the chat box now. At the same time, we will also send an email to your email for the evaluation form for your next course of action. We appreciate your feedback on this matter.
Thank you so much, Ms. CC, and also thank you, Marcus, and also thank you, fellow students, to have us for today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
I would like to thank our event advisor and the organizing committee, our PR Group 1 Team C, for continuous support and commitment to make this event a success. And on behalf of TRC, our PR Group 1 Team C, we'd like to thank all of you for joining us today, especially Wan Li and Danny Chu, who took their time to share with us. We have also other sharing sessions going on now. You may visit our Facebook page, which is PR at New Media 2021, and our Instagram page, which is PR at New Media 2021. We wish during this pandemic, you all can gain different kinds of knowledge. So if you're interested in other sharing sessions of other topics, you can still sign up for the sharing session that are not conducted yet. Have a nice day ahead, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.